In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. Go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Sunram. Sunram finds an OC left pocket three on the way. Tickles a twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab and down to the mat.
Ruppler with a chance for a pin with 1:15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Climax, Minnesota, where the Climax-Fisher Knights boys are playing for the first time this season, and the Knights taking on the Park Christian Falcons. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us here on yourliveevent.com. Both teams coming in at 2-0 on the season. The Knights after victories over Blackduck and LaPorte. Park Christian victories over Ada Borup West and Sacred Heart. That Sacred Heart game was at Park Christian this past Friday, and it was the Falcons winning 76-59. Climax-Fisher's last game was last week Thursday, that 93-58 victory over LaPorte. Park Christian ranked number 10 of the state in Class A in the first poll released by the Minnesota Basketball Coaches Association. And Park Christian offering a starting lineup 6'2", 6'3", 6'3", 6'6", and 6'5". So this will be quite a challenge for the Knights tonight if they want to improve to 3-0 on the season. In the JV game earlier tonight, Park Christian jumped to a 17-0 lead and went on to a 57-29 victory over Climax-Fisher. We'll check in with both the coaches, Brendan Gies from Park Christian and Alex Wenzel of Climax-Fisher. We'll do that when we come back after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and the two new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today. Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the R&J Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the R&J Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the R&J Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying solutions for these limiting factors. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Welcome back to Climax, and time for our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by River's Edge Insurance of Halstead. Visit with Emily and Lori and their team at River's Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead. Let them coach you on what's best for you and your family for insurance protection. Home, vehicle, renters, life, farm, health, and business insurance. Call 218-456-2172 for River's Edge Insurance of Halstead. Brandon Gies is the coach of the Park Christian Falcon basketball team, off to a 2-0 start, and your fellow coaches around the state must be pretty impressed with the way you've been doing, because you're ranked number 10 in their first Class A poll this week.
Well, I don't know about that. I know our guys have come out and we've played some pretty good competition. and they're working hard. I wouldn't say that each time we've stepped on the floor it's been a masterpiece yet, but it's early for every team, right? So we're working our way through some early season challenges, and to be able to win while doing that is just an added bonus.
Looking here, starting the lineup, your shortest starter is 6'2", and then that goes up to 6'6". Bridger Carlson, I believe that is.
Yes, we do have some length with our starting five. It's been fun. It's a privilege as a coach. I kind of been coaching these guys for a little while, and pretty much all of those don't stop growing. So I get a lot of things I don't have to coach. So because I can't teach height, so it is nice to have. It certainly doesn't earn us anything, so we got to get out there and got to put that height to some effort, and then that should help us go a long ways.
Watching your JV team and the way they play defense very aggressively, I would imagine that's the system throughout.
Yeah, we really preach effort on the defensive end. Everybody loves to score the ball, but the reality is we try to hang our hat on the defensive end and make things difficult on the opposing teams, and we want to make sure when we step on the floor that nobody's going to outwork us.
What are some other things that are pluses for the Falcons?
You know, I think one of the things we have this year is we just have that experience. A lot of these guys have been starting at the varsity level for the last almost 3 years, and so we have a lot of continuity coming into season, so it's a privilege for me. There are certain things that I get to take for granted just because they've been playing together for so long. So I think that's we kind of got to transition away from being the young and upcoming team to a team that now has some experience and is ready to battle in our section.
That's going to feel good for the guys to have the shoe on the other foot.
Well, yeah. Now we got to go and execute on it. Like we've kind of paid our dues, so to speak, with those guys learning at the varsity level, not having as much experience before then. And so, yeah, it does feel good to get that opportunity to go out there and feel like we have some experience that has been there before, and that can help us win some tough ball games and what's going to prove to be a pretty tough schedule.
You face Climax-Fisher tonight. What do you know about them, and what will be the important things for you tonight?
You know, and I know Climax-Fisher comes in 2-0, just like we are. The coach has them playing very hard. It's one thing I noticed on film is they don't lack for giving of effort. And so our guys are going to have to come in here and bring energy and right from the opening tap. We started slow first couple games, and so it'll be really good for us to try to get off to a fast start and maybe get a few turnovers and see if we can get some easy buckets to get us going.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
And that's Brandon Gies, coach of the Park Christian Falcons, as we have our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Rear's Edge Insurance Agency of Halstead. Call 218-456-2172. We'll continue with our pregame coaches' comments after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Log on to ISD592.org to stay up to date on all the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. This ad is paid for by the Climax Community Club. The Climax Community Club, always looking for new members to join the club, and they stand proudly as a cornerstone supporter of the Climax Shelley School District.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
We continue with our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Rivers Edge Insurance Agency of Halstead. Visit with Emily and Lori and their team, and they can coach you on what's best for you and your family for insurance protection. Call 218-456-2172.
Alex Wenzel is the coach of the Climax-Fisher Knights, also off to a 2-0 start, just as Park Christian is. And the Knights doing that courtesy of a win last week over LaPorte. Very impressive job defensively, forcing 37 turnovers against them.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the key tonight, too, is we have to play defense. They're very fast, physical, quick to shoot. They're very good shooters. So we just got to get a hand up tonight and do the little things right on defense again.
And you had a strong outside shooting night, 10 3-point baskets made.
Yeah, that was nice to see. I'm not a big three-point person. We're not a great three-point percentage team usually. But when we get good looks, they go in. And the shots that we took, I thought were very good.
What were some other things you were happy with over in the win over LaPorte?
You know, I think it comes down to putting some of those younger guys in and seeing what they can do too, and they picked right back up where the starting five was, which was great. They played hard, they boxed out, they grabbed rebounds, they were doing all the little things right, which is what I like to see.
And I think I can pick out two of those guys, Dustin Carl and Alex Whitemeyer.
Absolutely. They are huge contributors off the bench for us. They kind of sacrifice their body no matter what, and they love to play the game and they play it hard. And you know, they might not be the most gifted people on the court, but they sure their talent or their effort makes up for that for sure.
This is your first game in Climax this season. What is it like going back and forth for home games?
Yeah, you know, I think since we swap with practices, I think we're accustomed to it. So we'll consider this a home game, and everything will be great. I think it's going to come down to defense tonight for us for sure.
And it's going to be tough sledding because they're a taller team than you are.
They are. They're very tall. They're good shooters. As long as we can get a hand up on those shooters. Help out on screens, just communicate, do all the little things fundamentally right on defense, I think we'll be okay.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
That's Alex Wenzel, coach of the Climax-Fisher Knights. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Rivers Edge Insurance Agency of Halstead. Visit with Emily and Lori and their team at Rivers Edge Insurance Agency. Let them coach you on what's best for your family for insurance. Home, vehicle, renters, life, farm, health, and business insurance. Call 218-456-2172 for Rivers Edge Insurance of Halstead. We'll come back with the starting lineups after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax-Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today. Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Back at Climax, here are the starting lineups for tonight's game between Park Christian and Climax-Fisher. For Park Christian, number 1 is Gavin Geese, a 6'2 junior. His dad is the head coach, Brendan Geese. Number 3 is Tyler Loeb, a 6'3 junior. Number 5, Isaac Jacobson, a 6'3 junior. 13 is Bridger Carlson, a 6'6 senior. And 15 is Daniel Swears, a 6'5 senior. Brendan Gies, as I mentioned, the coach of Park Christian, the Falcons 2-0 on the year. And ranked number 10 of the state in Class A by the Minnesota Basketball Coaches Association. For Climax-Fisher, number 12 is Branson Solheim, a 5'10 junior. 14, Ty Torrance, a 5'11 junior. 22, Gabe Wentzel, a 6-foot senior. 24, Tyler Evans is a 6'4 sophomore, the leading scorer for the Knights this season. And 34, Jaseer Davis, a 6-foot sophomore. Alex Wentzel, the coach of Climax-Fisher, the Knights 2-0 on the year. And this is the first of 3 games this week for the Climax-Fisher boys. Thursday night, they'll be back in Fisher to take on Bagley as part of a boys and girls doubleheader. And then Friday night, the Knights will be taking on Foston. We'll have all those games on yourliveevent.com. We'll be back for the opening tap. Park Christian against Climax-Fisher after these words on yourliveevent.com.
This is Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying solutions for these limiting factors. Agassi Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Log on to ISD592.org to stay up to date on all the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some Knight apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. This ad is paid for by the Climax Community Club. The Climax Community Club, always looking for new members to join the club, and they stand proudly as a cornerstone supporter of the Climax Shelley School District.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Park Christian being introduced now here at Climax. The Falcons in the traveling white shirts with navy blue, while Climax-Fisher will be in basic black with dark gray numbers and letters trimmed in white. Same starting lineup that the Knights have had in their 2 previous games: Solheim, Torrance, Wentzel, Evans, and Jaseer Davis. It'll be the Knights going from right to left. Tyler Evans at 6'4", the tallest of the Knights, against Daniel Swears at 6'5". Evans mainly a perimeter player. We'll see how he deals with someone near his own size defending him, and the tap controlled by Park Christian. Loeb stops between the circles, gives it for Carlson. Now the right corner, Gavin Gies. Swears. Pass for Loeb in deep, tried to kick it out and wound up turning it over. And actually, Dustin Carl, number 40, is in the starting lineup for Climax-Fisher. And piece of tape or something fell off. So freshman Dustin Carl getting his first varsity start in place of Jaser Davis, who had started the first 2 games. Matter of fact, Jaser started the JV game tonight, which I thought was a little odd. Solheim, turnaround jumper, yes. Branson Solheim gives the Knights a 2-0 lead, and full court pressure from Climax-Fisher. Loeb changing speeds, driving. Carlson driving the left baseline. Offensive foul. They'll call that on Carlson, first foul of the game. So 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for Park Christian. Two-three zone by Park Christian, but then again, they have so many guys and a travel. First turnover against Climax-Fisher. The way their defenders move against you and double team the ball, it can almost seem like you're playing 5-on-6 or 5-on-7. Isaac Jacobson. Swears. Back for Jacobson. 3 on the way, no. And the Knights get the first rebound of the game, Branson Solheim. 2-0 Knights, almost 2 minutes in. And a takeaway by Swears, who will lay it up and in. Swears ties the game at 2. Solheim for Evans, who pops out high. Torrance changing direction, stopped near the block. In awfully deep for Evans, shot was blocked. And the Falcons with the rebound. Carlson room to drive and lays it up and in. Bridger Carlson giving Park Christian their first lead at 4-2. 2.5 minutes in. Solheim at the far sideline. Carl, high post. Solheim faked the 3. Shot clock at 15. Evans bobbled it briefly, getting it back for Torrance. 8 on the shot clock. Torrance trying to drive through the crowd and a foul. First of the game. Or second of the game. And both are on Bridger Carlson of Park Christian. So he's going to come out with 2 quick fouls. Coming in, number 0, Josiah Berge, a 6-foot junior. And number 4, Logan Gies, a 5'10 sophomore. Jacobson sitting down with Carlson. And yes, the 2 Gieses are brothers. And sons of Coach Brendan Gies. 13 on the shot clock now. Solheim around the screen. Pick and roll for Evans, except he threw it away. Third turnover on the Knights. Park Christian ball, 14:48 to go in the half. And the Falcons up 4-2. No pressure now as Lowe brings into the front court around a Weir's screen. Here's the jumper. High off the bracket, no good. And the rebound comes to Evans. Knights in the half court. Solheim. Around a Carl screen, gives for Evans. Carl high right with 10 on the shot clock. Torrance try to get it out for Evans. Ball poked away and finally controlled by Park Christian. And a breakaway layup for Gavin Gies. His first basket, 6-2 in favor of Park Christian. And now backcourt pressure from the Falcons. Broken very quickly. And a foul, and Gabe Wentzel will shoot 2. Third foul against Park Christian in the half. And the first against Daniel Swears, number 15. Wentzel, a 6-foot senior, the only senior on the Knights this season. First free throw short. Knights 50% free throw shooting through their first 2 games, making 12 out of 24. And Wentzel with 1 of 2, his first point. Knights trail 6-3. Loeb guarded by Solheim. Now hands for Logan Gies, Gavin Gies, and Loeb. Almost lost the dribble. Seeing space, Loeb dumping down low, but taken away. Good work defensively by Solheim. Third turnover against Park Christian. And pass tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Climax-Fisher. Isaac Jacobson, number 5, back into the game for Park Christian to replace Gavin Gies. 26 on the shot clock as Torrance inbounds. Baseline right attacking the basket to our left. And that was just plain thrown away. Loeb missed the layup and Carl the rebound. Knights with a 3-1 rebounding edge so far. 5 minutes in. Torrance looking to drive on Logan Gies. Solheim into the lane, off. And the rebound, Jacobson. Quickly in the front court for Logan Gies. And a 3 is up and in by Isaac Jacobson. His first points in a 9-3 lead. Torrance around a screen. Now around an Everett screen. Solheim drives to the basket. Jumper from the right corner, no good. Offensive rebound for Torrance. Puts it up, no. Tie ball on the offense on the rebound, and the ball goes over to Park Christian. Or no, it will stay with the Knights on the arrow. 20 on the shot clock, 12:03 to go, first half. Knights trailing 9-3. In for Evans, catch and shoot 3, bango! First points for Tyler Evans. Knights within 3 at 9-6. Loeb driving and getting the roll. First points for Tyler Loeb. 11-6 Park Christian. Wentzel driving through the crowd, couldn't get the shot, and Swears got the rebound. Logan Gies dumping down low for Berge, who was fouled. First foul against Climax-Fisher. It's on Gabe Wentzel, his first. Number 0, Josiah Berge, a 6-foot junior, will shoot 2 for Park Christian. And the first one doesn't go. Number 11, Micah Christensen, a 6'2 senior in the game for the first time for Park Christian to replace Swears. And number 34, Jaser Davis, a 6-foot sophomore in the game for the first time for Climax-Fisher. And the second free throw draw is air. Berge missed them both. Still an 11-6 lead for Park Christian with 11:16 to go in the half. Solheim, Torrance, Now Evans trying to drive through the crowd, held ball, and this time it will go to Park Christian. Evans trying to drive through all those big bodies and didn't quite work out that time. Loeb into the front court. Nice combination and a basket for Jacobson. He's got 5, matching his uniform number. 13-6, Park Christian. Evans on a high post, lost it briefly, got it back and got fouled. And Tyler Evans to shoot 2, or will he? Tyler Loeb committed the foul for Park Christian, his first. That's 4 on the Falcons. And Tyler Evans indeed will shoot 2, and the first one doesn't go. Gavin Geese back into the lineup for Park Christian as Berge checks out. Second free throw short. Evans going 0 for 2. Drive the other way and a basket for Logan Geese. His first points. 15-6, biggest lead for the Falcons. And a takeaway. And a drive by Jacobson, who has 7. (17-6). And a rebound for Loeb. Ten minutes ago till halftime. 17-6 in favor of Park Christian, the number 10 team of the state in Class A. Loeb lost the ball, and a travel on one of the Knights who was trying to take it away. Had it on the deck and then turned his body wrong and called for a travel. 20 on the shot clock. Loeb to inbound baseline right, but before he does, number 32, Jace Model, a 5'8 sophomore into the game for the Knights to replace Gabe Wenzel. Loeb in the block, scoring. Tyler Loeb with 4. 19-6. Solheim trying to find somebody inside, throws across court, caught by Evans. 3 on the way, no. Rebound off a bunch of hands, and it's going to stay with the Knights. 20 on the shot clock, 9:24 to go on the half. J.C. Davis inbounding from practically in the corner. Trust me, he's there. And we've got contact before the ball was inbounded. Gavin Geese committed the foul for Park Christian. That's his first. And that's 5 now on the Falcons in the half. Christensen checks out. Logan Geese comes out. Daniel Swears, 15, is back in the game. And Berge back in the game also for Park Christian. Evans to the baseline. Stopped by Swears. Kick back out, shot clock at 7. Evans. And they don't get a shot away. Turnover 7 on Climax-Fisher. Loeb room to drive. Left corner jumper, good. A 3 for Berge. And timeout, Climax-Fisher. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, lakescommunitycoop.com for energy solutions, a meat market, convenience stores, a car wash, a place to get feed, and more. 8:52 to go in the half. Park Christian in front, 22-6. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Fisher Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Climax-Fisher Knights and Polk County West Thunder athletic events and extracurricular activities. From volleyball, golf, basketball, and football to robotics, knowledge bowl, one-act plays, and speech, we are proud to support the students in their pursuit of excellence, not just in the classroom, but in all they do. To learn more about becoming a member or upcoming events, visit the school website or talk to one of our members. The Fisher Booster Club, supporting our local students.
Park Christian on a bit of a roll here. At least 11 in a row, as they've jumped in front 22-6 over Climax-Fisher. Jacobson with 7 points, Loeb with 4, Brugge with 3. Pretty balanced scoring from the Falcons. And the Knights with the basketball. Evitz, long three, short. And Swears the rebound. Into the front court, Gavin Gies. Swears, hands back for Jacobson with a 3, no. Offensive rebound, Logan Gies. First offensive board for the Falcons and a foul. Second team foul on the Knights. This is on Ty Torrance's first. 20 on the shot clock as the Falcons inbound baseline right, attacking the basket to our right. Fed inside for Swears, and he's fouled. Tyler Evans committing the foul for Climax-Fisher, his first and the third against the Knights. Swears to shoot 2, the 6'5" senior. Dustin Carl, number 40, back into the Knights lineup as Evans will sit down. Jaseer Davis, Solheim, Torrance, Model, and Carl in the game. Second free throw missed. Falcons the offensive rebound. And a jumper good by Gavin Gies. He's got 4. 25-6. Park Christian going for its third consecutive win, same as Climax-Fisher. Solheim a 3 from the right. Rebound tipped out, and it came right back to Solheim. Torrance to the baseline, jumper from 12, yes. Ty Torrance with his first bucket. 25-8, Park Christian in front. Almost 7.5 to go till halftime. Jacobson left wing, Logan Gies driving and a foul. Team foul 4 on Climax-Fisher. And they'll call a foul on Jace Model, his first, 4 against Climax-Fisher. Loeb on the inbound baseline right. Thrown deep, comes to Logan Gies. Logan, nice pass, and a basket for Swears. 5 for Swears. 27-8. Falcons equal their biggest lead as we near the 7-minute mark. Tyler Evans back in after a short break against the triple team. Wenzel, Solheim, worked his way in for a basket. Bronson Solheim with 4. Jacobson down low, feeding Swears for a bunny. 7 for Swears, 29-10. 6.5 to go till the break. Wenzel, who's really been held in check. I don't know if he's even had so much as a shot here in the first half. Model, entry pass Tipped and taken away by Swears. And on the break, going maybe a little too fast, Jacobson couldn't hang on to the ball. 5th turnover against Park Christian. Knights get it back with just over 6 minutes to go in the first half. Battle of 2-0 teams here. Evitz. Solheim. Through the crowd and lost the ball to Swears. And for Logan Gies rather. Shot didn't go, but he'll get 2 free throws. 5th team foul against the Knights. And Dustin Carl committed that foul, his first free throw off. Number 0, Josiah Berge back into the game for Park Christian, as Swears will come out. So Park Christian now will be going with a smaller lineup. Logan Gies made 1 of 2. He's got 3 points, and it's a 20-point lead now at 30-10. Evitz to the baseline. Feeding Carl down low, and now a bunny in close for Ty Torrance. He's got 4. 30-12 with under 5.5 to go in the half. Loeb for Logan Gies. From the right corner, Loeb driving to the lane. Gavin Gies will drive. And Wenzel with a rebound. Wenzel through the crowd, laid it up too hard. And the rebound for Berge. Logan Gies. 3 draws there. And the ball goes to the Knights with 4:51 to go in the half. No pressure from the Falcons as Solheim into the front court. And the pass to Wenzel went astray. 10 turnovers unofficially against the Knights. Loeb into the front court. Nice feed and a basket for Gavin Gies. Gavin with 6. Back to a 20-point lead at 32-12. Solheim. Torrance. And the double team creating another turnover. And Jacobson will finish. Isaac with 9.5. 34-12 at the 4-minute mark. Evitz. Evitz, free throw line extended. Right jumper is good. Tyler with 5. 34-14 and a pass too long. Gavin Gies did well to save it. Gavin from the left corner. Into the block for Loeb. Double team there. Whip set out for Berge. Nothing doing on the 3, and Evitz the rebound. Under 3.5 to go in the half. Evitz. Looks like a man defense right now from Park Christian. Solheim spinning, shot blocked by Jacobson. Quick break and a Loeb layup. Tyler Loeb with 6. 36-14. Long pass off the hands of Carl out of bounds. 12 turnovers against the Knights in the first half. 42, Alex Reitmeyer, a 5'11 sophomore, into the game for the first time for Climax-Fisher. Swears back in the game. And number 2, Stuart Nelson, a 6-foot senior in the game for the first time for Park Christian. And there's Nelson with the ball. And he'll drive and lay it up and in. Instant offense for Stuart Nelson. 38-14 in favor of Park Christian, the number 10 ranked team in the state in Class A. Torrance to the hash mark on the far side. Evans, quick touch pass for Solheim. Evans for Wenzel, long 3, short. Offensive rebound controlled by the Knights. They've got 4 offensive rebounds, Climax-Fisher, against a bigger club. Wenzel doing well to catch that. Shot clock at 10, under 2 minutes to go in the half. And a pass blocked and taken away by Gavin Gies. Loeb dumping for Jacobson to score. Jacobson with 11 in the first half. And it's a 40-14 advantage for Park Christian. Reitmeyer. Pass was short and taken away. And a Loeb layup again. He's got 8. 42-14 in favor of Park Christian. Evitz whips it across for Solheim and now Torrance. Pass tipped again. And another takeaway. And a nice feed. And Jacobson will score again. He's got 13. Timeout Climax-Fisher. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, they've got convenience stores, a car wash, and more at lakescommunitycoop.com. Minute 5 to go on the half, and Park Christian with a 30-point lead. We'll be right back on yourliveevent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Knights have used 2 timeouts as Park Christian has now accelerated to a 30-point lead at 44-14. The Knights scored first. Park Christian tied it, and since then it has been all Falcons. Solheim for Everett's left corner. Started to drive the baseline, kicks it back out for Solheim. Torrance, 15 on the shot clock. Shot clock running down, and another takeaway. Shot clock off. Gavin Gies. Swing it for Logan Gies, who's back in on the left wing. Into the left block, Swears kicks it back off. Loeb with a 3, that doesn't go. And the ball is going to stay with Park Christian. 12.9 to go in the half. J.C. Davis, 34, back on the game for the Knights, defending the inbound pass. Skip pass down for Swears, missed on a jam and fouled. So Swears will get a couple of free throws anyway. Foul is on Gabe Wenzel, his second. 6 fouls against the Knights with 9.7 seconds to go in the half. Swears 1 of 2 with the line a moment ago. That one in and out. Second free throw on the way. Yes. Swears with 8. 45-14. Final seconds of the first half. And that's thrown away. And the Falcons will have another chance with 1.4 to go in the half. We're talking catch and shoot here. Or alley-oop. And Swears was fouled. Was it before the buzzer sounded? Yes, it was. Tyler Evans with the foul. That's his second. That's 7 fouls against the Knights in the half. This is going to be considered a bonus, not a shooting foul. And since time in the half has expired, Swears will be by himself at the free throw line. He's got 8 points, 2 of 4 at the free throw line. First one good, one more on the way. Kind of like practice. Second free throw, no good. But we're at halftime on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. They've got a place to get feed. They've got a meat market. They've got energy solutions and a lot more at lakescommunitycoop.com. At the half, Park Christian 46, Climax-Fisher 14. We'll come back and sum up the first half after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
The Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead provide great places for seniors to live. They emphasize choices, independence, and provide services as directed by residents. They're also great places to work, where employees find not only a job, but also rewarding and enjoyable experiences that contribute to the lives of others. To get more information on Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
Welcome back to Climax. Joe Lancello with you. We're at halftime boys high school basketball, where the Park Christian Falcons are leading the Climax-Fisher Knights 46-14. As the Falcons, ranked number 10 of the state in Class A, showing why they are that good. They have forced 17 Climax-Fisher turnovers in the first half. And the Knights with only 6 field goals as a team. And meanwhile, the Falcons with a pretty balanced scoring attack of their own. led by junior Isaac Jacobson with a three-pointer, 5 twos for 13 points. Daniel Swears with 3 baskets, 3 of 6 at the line for 9. Tyler Loeb, 4 baskets for 8. Gavin Gies, 3 baskets for 6. Josiah Berge, a three-pointer for 3. Logan Giese, a basket, 1 of 2 at the line for 3. Berge also had 0 for 2 at the free throw line, should mention that. Bridger Carlson, a basket for 2. Stuart Nelson with a basket for 2. Micah Christensen played briefly and did not score. Park Christian, 4 of 10 free throw shooting. That's about the only thing you can knock them for in the first half. The Falcons committing 5 turnovers in that first half, and unofficially they have 8 rebounds, 3 on the offensive side. For Climax-Fisher, Tyler Evans with a 3 and a 2 and 0 for 2 at the free throw line for 5. Branson Solheim, 2 baskets for 4. Ty Torrance, 2 baskets for 4. Gabe Wentzel, 1 of 2 at the line for 1, and that is the Climax-Fisher scoring. Dustin Carl started, has not scored. J. Sear Davis, Jace Monell, and Alex Schreitmeyer have played and have not scored. Knights are 1 of 4 at the foul line, 25%. 17 turnovers unofficially against Climax-Fisher. And the Knights with 10 rebounds, 4 on the offensive side, so they're actually out-rebounding the taller Park Christian team 10-8. As far as fouls go, Gabe Wentzel and Tyler Evans, 2 apiece for Climax-Fisher. For Park Christian, Bridger Carlson had 2 fouls early and went to the bench and did not return for the rest of the first half. And it was interesting that Park Christian committing 5 fouls in the early part of the first half, but that foul total stayed at 5. They did not commit any more fouls and did not let Climax-Fisher get back into the game at the free throw line. The Falcons' defense, very impressive, and they lead it at the break, 46-14, biggest lead they've had all night. In the JV game, it was Park Christian winning over Climax-Fisher 57-29. I've mentioned the rankings from the Minnesota Basketball Coaches Association. Their first poll of the season came out yesterday. In Class A, Cherry is the number 1 team. Nevis ranked 3rd, Red Lake County 6th, Ada Bora West 8th, Park Christian 10th, with Fertile Beltrami and Norman County East Hewlett Hitterdall getting some votes. In Class AA, Albany is the number 1 team. Pelican Rapids, the closest to our listening area or watching area, they got some votes. No one else in the region in the top 10 in Class AA. In Class AAA, Totino Grace from Fridley, the number 1 team. Fergus Falls getting some votes in Class AAA. And in Class 4A, Cretin Durham Hall from St. Paul is the number 1 team in Minnesota boys basketball this week. Our halftime score on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Park Christian 46, Climax-Fisher 14. We'll be back with the start of the second half after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. This ad is paid for by the Climax Community Club, standing proudly as a cornerstone supporter of the Climax Shelley School District. The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Joe Lancello back at Fisher. Need to thank Drew DeHetry, who ran camera during the junior varsity game, and Brandon Mendoza, who's running it now for the varsity game here. We get ready for the second half. Park Christian with their original starting five: Gavin Gies, Tyler Loeb, Isaac Jacobson, Bridger Carlson, and Daniel Swears. Climax-Fisher will have the basketball, and they'll have Torrance, Solheim, Dustin Carl, J.C.R. Davis starting the second half, and Gabe Wenzel. No Tyler Evans to start the second half. Davis with the basketball. Knights going from right to left in the home black with dark gray and white. Torrance. Jacobson called for a foul. His first and the first on the Falcons in the second half. 20 on the shot clock. Davis inbounds. Solheim nearly losing it. Dishes back for Wenzel. Carl on the top. Torrance right wing. And a reach-in foul with 7 on the shot clock. Jacobson committing that foul too, so he's got 2 quick fouls to start the second half. Shot clock will set back to 20 as the Knights inbound after the foul. Entry pass tip comes right back to Solheim. Torrance, shot clock running down, a Solheim 3 short. And the rebound, Gavin Gies. Quickly head for Carlson, and that'll be an offensive foul. That'll be his 3rd foul of the game. And 3 on the Falcons to start the second half. Falcon fans may be thinking 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. But good job by the Knights getting back on defense to be in a position to draw the charge. As Solheim drives, scores in a foul. Foul on Gavin Gies, his second. And that's 14 fouls on Park Christian to start the second half. They had an early start with fouls in the first half also. Solheim trying to finish the three-point play and draws air. Solheim with 6. Knights trail 46-16. Jacobson, nice feed for Carlson to score. Bridger with 4. 48-16. Except for Climax-Fisher scoring the first bucket of the game, it's been all Park Christian. Torrance around a Davis screen. Stopped in the block, but traveled. 32 Jace Model into the game now for Climax-Fisher. And Solheim getting a break. Loeb. Good job moving the ball. Gavin Gies with a floater up and in. Gavin Gies with 8. 50-16. Just over 2 minutes played in the second half. Carl high left. Hands for Wenzel. Ball loose. Davis scrambles to retrieve it. Shot clock down to 8. Model. Torrance. Shot hit the top of the glass and then I think at the clock. In any event, Park Christian ball. Loeb takes his time across midcourt. Jacobson for Gavin Gies. Left-hand dribble. Nice job by Jacobson to recover. Carlson double-teamed. Swears left corner, a little long. Rebound Torrance. And Wenzel lost the handle on the ball. 19th turnover on Climax-Fisher. Branson Solheim back into the Knights lineup, replacing Gabe Wenzel. Loeb looks for a cutter and said gives back for Swears. Gavin Gies. Stopped by Solheim. Good defense by the Knights. Swears for Carlson. Finishes in close. 6 for Carlson. 52-16. He has the 10th ranked team in Class A in Minnesota, showing its class. Tyler Evans back in the game for Climax-Fisher as well. He had the ball there briefly. Solheim spinning, shooting off target. Carlson had the rebound, but was poked away by Carl. 3 on the way from the left. Bango! Ty Torrance with 7. Second three-pointer of the game for the Knights. Nice quick pass for Jacobson to finish. 15 for Isaac Jacobson. Evitz for Solheim. Around the model screen, back for Jace now with 15 on the shot clock. Lob. Carl was not expecting that. Park Christian with changes. 0 Josiah Berge in the game. 4 Logan Giese in the game. Number 2 Stuart Nelson, a 6-foot senior, is in. Joining Loeb and Carlson. Loeb with the basketball. Sees a gap. Berge, left corner 3, no. Rebound tip control by Carlson. Floater up and in by Logan Gies. He's got 5. (56-19). Evitz for Solheim. Trying to drive through the crowd. Good hustle to get the offensive rebound. A 3 up by Evitz. No. And again, good hustle by the Knights on the offensive glass against a much taller team. And there's a Solheim basket. Branson with 8. 56-21. Under 12 and a half to go in regulation. Nelson. Logan Gies. Back for Berge. 3 on the way. No. Stuart Nelson, an offensive rebound. Whips it out for Logan Gies. Through the crowd, lays it up and off. And the rebound tipped right into Evans' hands. He'll take that. Solheim driving in the lane, fouled with 11:50 to play. Stuart Nelson commits the foul. That's his first. That's 5 on the Falcons in the second half. Solheim 0 for 1 at the free throw line. Will shoot 2 here with 11:50 to play. Knights will have to take whatever lessons they learned from this game and just absorb them quickly because they've got back-to-back games coming up at the end of the week. Thursday in Fisher taking on Bagley, and then on Friday, as Solheim missed them both. And the Knights hustle for the offensive rebound. Knights will be back here on Friday the 13th, back here in Climax to take on Foston. Shot clock running down. They may not know it. Solheim. No. Logan Gies the rebound. Quick 3-on-1. Tried an alley-oop off target. 6 turnover against the Knights, and the other way, Solheim can't get the roll. Rebound Nelson. Loeb missing from in close, and a rebound for Evans. 11 minutes to play. Carl high post back to the basket. Solheim with 15 on the shot clock. Evans to Torrance on the right wing. Shot clock running down. Solheim dishes back for Torrance. 1 pass too many. Shot clock violation. Nelson, 3 from the right. No. Dustin Curl the rebound. Torrance driving, overshot the basket. Carlson rebounds. Loeb, step back 3. No. But an offensive rebound. 3 from Logan Gies, no. Carlson fights to get the rebound. Berge with an attempted 3, no, and Evans gets the rebound. Evans with a 3, no. Foul. Trying to get in position, and one of the Knights is still on the deck. Stuart Nelson committed the foul for Park Christian. His second foul, that's 6 on the Falcons in the half. And we've got an injury stoppage here on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. LakesCommunityCoop.com for information on a feed, a meat market, and more, as I think that was Torrance that was helped up. J.C. Davis back into the game for the Knights. Daniel Swears, 15, back in the game for Park Christian. And number 11, Micah Christensen, a 6'2 senior, in as well for the Falcons. Davis on the inbound baseline right, 23 on the shot clock, 9.5 to go in the second half. Right corner 3, a little long. Rebound Gavin Gies. Carlson. Jacobson back in the game for Park Christian as well. And here's a drive and a jam by Bridger Carlson. He's got 8, 6 in the second half. 58-21 with 9 minutes to play. Torrance. Stopped in the block, double team there. And the Knights will keep the ball with 15 on the shot clock. Tyler Loeb, number 3, back in the game for Park Christian to replace Carlson. Davis on the inbound baseline right. Alex Reitmeyer in the Knights lineup as well, number 42. Evans, step back 3, short. And a rebound for Loeb. Quickly for Jacobson, missed. I believe that was Swears in the putback. Swears with 11. 60-21. Evans 3 from the left, bango. Evans with 8. His second 3 of the game. 60-24, nearing the 8-minute mark. Nice feed underneath. Christensen missed the shot, but I believe he got fouled. That's foul number 2 on the Knights in the second half. And Branson Solheim going to run to the sideline to clean up some blood. Called a foul on Tyler Evans. I've got him down for 3 fouls. The scoreboard is saying 4. Micah Christensen, a 6'2 senior, will shoot 2. First one off. Stuart Nelson, Josiah Berge, and Logan Gees back in the game for Park Christian. And Carlson in for Swears. And with so many changes, just checks defensively. Sawyer Erickson, number 10, is in the game for the first time now for Climax-Fisher. Second free throw short, missed both. And Dustin Carl the rebound. (21) Tristan Schwartz, a 5'8 freshman in the game for the first time for Climax-Fisher as well. Gabe Wenzel back into the Knights lineup. Wenzel with the ball. Wenzel around a screen. Driving and a foul with 6:10 to play. And we're now in running time. Team foul 7 on Park Christian. This is on Logan Gees, his first. Gabe Wenzel, 1 of 2 at the line today. His only point of the night. Free throw short off the rim. Held ball. Battling for the rebound. Carl against Carlson. And the ball will go to Park Christian on the arrow. 32, Jace Motto back into the Knights lineup as Wenzel will sit down. Young 5 on the floor for Climax-Fisher. Carlson driving, ball knocked away. Fans wanted to travel because he went up with the ball, then went down with it and didn't shoot it at all. A scoop by Nelson, no good. And a rebound for Dustin Carl. 5 minutes to play. Carl trying to drive on Carlson. And a travel. Turnover 22 against Climax-Fisher. Berge no, he doesn't check out. We will see some more changes for Park Christian at the next opportunity. Carlson outside the arc on the right, not tempted to shoot a three. Logan Gies lost the ball. 7th turnover against Park Christian. Model for Erickson, jumper no. Dustin Carl hustling after the rebound and was able to save it. 4 new changes for Park Christian. Number 14, Sam Reddington is a 5'10 senior. 21, Daryl Cherubin, a 5'10 senior. 23, Josiah Schaefer, a 6-foot senior. And 30, Jaden Hanson, a 5'11 sophomore. The only one staying in the game for Park Christian is Logan Gies, number 4. And Logan Gies comes up with a steal. And fouled with 3:20 to play. Tristan Schwartz commits the foul for Climax-Fisher. That is his first, just the second team foul on the Knights in the second half. Logan Gies missing the first of 2. The sophomore with 5 points. He's now 1 of 3 at the line with under 3 minutes to play. Second free throw, no good. Double miss. And now Logan Gies reaching in and committing a foul. His second, team foul 8. So a 1-on-1 coming for freshman Tristan Schwartz. Tristan, a 5'8 freshman, looking for his first point of this game. And gets it, and we'll get one more free throw. Stuart Nelson, number 2 in the game for Park Christian, to replace Logan Gies. Rebound collected by Josiah Schaefer. Less than 2 minutes to play. Nelson for Reddington. Hanson. Cherubin shot, no. And Curl the rebound. Dustin's worked well on the boards tonight. And a foul on Alex Reitmeyer to shoot 2 with a minute and a half to play. Stuart Nelson committing that foul. That is his third, and 19 fouls on Park Christian. Reitmeyer, a 5'11 sophomore, looking for his first point of the night. And has it. Knights will go to 2-1 on the year. Thursday night, they'll be in Fisher to take on Bagley as part of a boys and girls doubleheader. And then Friday, they'll be back here in Climax to take on Foston. Under a minute to play. Three on the way from the right wing is long. Rebound for the Falcons. Hanson stop. Ball poked out of bounds. It will stay with the Falcons. Shot clock off with 25 seconds to play. And Nelson's just going to yo-yo the dribble, and that'll take care of this. Park Christian will improve to 3-0 on the season, and Climax-Fisher will now be 2-1. The final score on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Park Christian 60 and Climax-Fisher 26. Lakes Community Co-op with energy solutions, a meat market, a place to get feed, convenience stores, a car wash, and more at lakescommunitycoop.com. 60-26 Park Christian with the win. We'll be back with our postgame awards and more after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Proud supporter of all Climax-Fisher Knights and Polk County West Thunder athletic events and extracurricular activities. From volleyball, golf, basketball, and football to robotics, knowledgeable, one-act plays, and speech, we are proud to support the students in their pursuit of excellence, not just in the classroom, but in all they do. To learn more about becoming a member or upcoming events, visit the school website or talk to one of our members. The Fisher Booster Club, supporting our local students.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
The Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead provide great places for seniors to live. They emphasize choices, independence, and provide services as directed by residents. They're also great places to work, where employees find not only a job, but also rewarding and enjoyable experiences that contribute to the lives of others. To get more information on Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
At the Climax-Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax-Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax-Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. This ad is paid for by the Climax Community Club, standing proudly as a cornerstone supporter of the Climax-Shelley School District. The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
And welcome back to Climax. Joe Lancello with you. We hope to hear from Coach Alex Wenzel from the Climax-Fisher Knights in just a moment. Park Christian showing why they're ranked number 10 of the state in Class A as they defeat Climax-Fisher 60-26. The Falcons now 3-0 on the year, and the Knights fall to 2-1 on the season. Climax-Fisher had scored first for a 2-0 lead. And Coach Alex Wenzel joining us right now as you can stand up here. Okay. Look over here and well, there is a saying that if you want to get better in tennis or any other sport or chess or what have you, you've got to play someone who's better than you are, and that's kind of what happened to your guys tonight.
Yeah, Park Christian is a very, very good basketball team. You know, we held them to 60 points, which I was happy with, but there was just too many turnovers. We got to cut down on the turnovers, and we got to start making some shots.
It was tough for guys like Gabe Wenzel and Tyler Evans to get shots.
Yeah, it was. Their defense is tenacious. It's in your face. You know, we hadn't seen that yet this year. So I think moving forward here, we got a taste of kind of our own medicine because we like to play that kind of defense too. And I think we'll get ready to work tomorrow, and good things will happen.
Something on the stat sheet, at least, you got more rebounds than they did and more offensive rebounds than they did.
Yeah, I mean, I think that kind of attributes to Dustin Carl. Yes. That young man has a heart of a lion, and you know, he's working his way into quite a bit of varsity playing time, I think, with that effort.
And he got the start tonight too.
Yeah, he did. JC had some foot issues going on, so we threw Dustin in there right away, and it's 110% effort whenever that kid's in the game.
Not much time to dwell on this one way or the other because Thursday night you're back in Fisher to take on Bagley, then Friday night back here in Climax to take on Boston.
Yeah, you know, I don't super love 3-game weeks. It's also really good to play 3-game weeks sometimes too. But it's tough to come off of this game when it was so high paced, and you know we worked our tails off. We just couldn't make some shots, and we had a lot of turnovers. So if we can continue to play hard, good things will happen.
Alex Wenzel, tough loss tonight. We'll see you on Thursday.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Alex Wenzel, coach of the Climax-Fisher Knights, on our postgame coaches' comments, brought to you by Rivers Edge Insurance. Visit with Emily and Lori and their team at Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead. Let them coach you on what's best for you and your family for insurance protection, home, vehicle, renters, life, farm, health, and business insurance. Call 218-456-2172. Park Christian, the winners here, 60-26 in boys high school basketball tonight. We'll continue with post-game stats and more after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Dedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neelsville, Climax-Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today. Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying solutions for these limiting factors. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Back at Climax, Joe Lancello with you as the Park Christian Falcons defeat the Climax-Fisher Knights 60-26 in boys high school basketball. Let's run down the scoring in tonight's game. First of all, for Park Christian, two players in double figures, Isaac Jacobson with a three-pointer and 6 twos for a total of 15 points. For that performance, junior Isaac Jacobson is our energy player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Also in double figures for Park Christian was Daniel Swears, who had 4 baskets, 3 of 6 at the line for 11. Gavin Geese, 4 baskets for 8. Tyler Loeb, 4 baskets for 8. Bridger Carlson, 4 baskets for 8. Logan Geese with 2 baskets, 1 of 4 at the line for 5. Josiah Berge with a 3, 0 for 2 at the line for 3. Stuart Nelson, a basket for 2. Micah Christensen, 0 for 2 at the line, did not score. Sam Reddington, Daryl Cherubin, Josiah Schaefer, and Jaden Hansen all played, did not score for Park Christian. Falcons were 4 of 12 at the free throw line. 7 turnovers against the Falcons, and Park Christian unofficially 22 rebounds, 8 on the offensive side, as the Falcons had 46 points in the first half, 14 in the second, for their total of 60. For Climax-Fisher, junior Branson Solheim led the way with 4 baskets, 0 for 3 at the line for 8. Ty Torrance, a 3-pointer and 2 twos for 7. Tyler Evans, 2 threes, a 2, 0 for 2 at the line for 8. Gabe Wunsel, 1 for 3 at the line for 1. Tristan Schwartz, 1 of 2 at the line for 1. Alex Reitmeyer, 1 of 2 at the line for 1. Jaceer Davis, Sawyer Erickson, Jace Model, and Dustin Carl played, did not score. 23 turnovers against Climax-Fisher. The Knights were 3 of 12 shooting free throws, so neither team really covering themselves in glory in that aspect. And the Knights 23 rebounds compared to 22 for Park Christian. The Knights also with 10 offensive rebounds compared to 8 for Park Christian. The Knights 14 points in the first quarter, 12 in the second for their total of 26. Continuing with our postgame awards, our connection of the game brought to you by HTC. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone, it's how to connect, halsteadtel.com. And our connection of the game, I'll be going with the Park Christian defense for their job forcing 23 turnovers against Climax-Fisher. That's our post-game connection brought to you by HTC, proudly providing internet, phone, cable, TV service to the rural areas and to the local communities through the Red River Valley. And finally, our precision player of the game brought to you by Your local precision planting dealer, Agassi Precision Ag of Hillsboro. With decades of agricultural knowledge and experience, that enables Agassi Precision Ag to be your trusted planter experts. Hitch pin to tail lights, if it goes on a planter, they can help. Talk with the team at Agassi Precision Ag. Call 701-436-2119. Visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. Precision player of the game, I'm going to go with Dustin Carl. You heard Climax-Fisher coach Alex Wenzel talk about Dustin's rebounding just a couple of minutes ago in our post-game comments, and I agree. And Dustin worked really hard to get the rebounds that he did, and especially when you consider Park Christian quite a bit of the time had guys 6'6" or 6'5" inside, and Dustin did not let that bother him a bit. I don't know how many rebounds he had unofficially, but a very solid game for freshman Dustin Carl in his first varsity start. Our Precision Player of the Game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag of Hillsboro. In the JV game earlier tonight, it was Park Christian winning that one 57-29. Park Christian now 3-0 on the season. They're off until Saturday when they host Breckenridge. And as far as Climax-Fisher, back in action Thursday night as part of a boys and girls doubleheader in Fisher. The girls' game will start at 6, the boys approximately 7:30. We'll have those games for you on yourliveevent.com. And we invite you to join us on Thursday night. Thanks very much to Drew DeHetri and Brendan Mendoza running camera tonight. Thanks to all of our sponsors. We hope you will thank them with your business or just stop in at the very least to say thank you. And thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancello. The final score once again here, Park Christian 60, Climax-Fisher 26. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.